I guess some can say that I'm getting quite ballsy. Eh. I'm just that kind of guy. Hey guys and gals, it's 3 Dante, and welcome back to another session. Well, not really. Well, it's not even a session. I'm so used to doing live streams and all that kind of stuff, and actually, not actual recordings, but welcome back for some more Pokemon Shield. For those who weren't here, or have not seen the last part, or anything like that, we went over, made our way over to the first gym, cleared our first gym challenge, and also got some sweet evolutions, and some new team members to back things up. Most of it will be staying in the party for at least a little bit. Not entirely sure if I'll still be using it or not. Pancham, however, I'm probably not going to be using. It really just depends on who I get as we go. But something I kind of do want to bring up right here is that in between the last recording session and this one, we had one suggestion for our nickname, and that is Poseidon for our Mudbray. So to the person that suggested this nickname, thank you so much for the name. So our Mudbray is now going to be Poseidon. If there's a nickname that you guys have in mind that you want me to use for my mons, Poseidon for example, for our Mudbray, since Mudbray is now taken, Mudbray is, well, a mine that you can't really take anymore, but everybody else is still fair game. Feel free to leave a comment on the video, or just on anything really, and well, I'll change the name of my mons to what you suggest. I could say that right there. But with that being said, we are gonna head out of this little farm town and make our way to Huberry, as that is our next town that we gotta go to, and also the next town that has a gym to it. So with that being said, we're heading straight to a battle right here, and to make the battle double trouble, this is our first little battle of the game, which, oh boy, 2 Pokemon that are weak to ground. An even better thing about Vikavolt, it has Levitate for its ability. It is going to be straight up immune to well, it's going to be straight up immune to the Bulldoze, which is just great. And thank you for the defense boost. I could really use it. Is that else right there? It's about time I start really utilizing Vikavolt right here and just pretty much showing off how overpowered this thing can get. Like, holy moly, Vikavolt again. I stressed this in like other parts, but Vikavolt is going to be an amazing asset to the team. May not be, for now, it's not going to be the greatest in terms of a bug-type solution, as it doesn't get bug buzz for a while. But it is an excellent solution this early in the game for an electric type, as it already has Thunderbolt, and it has a massive special attack stat, so it is amazing in that regard. So, with all that being said, this is not our encounter, as we already do have the Blick Bug, which is part of the Doddler family, so we will not be catching this thing, though I will kill it real quick just so I can get some extra experience, because I can use as much EXP as I possibly can. I can say that right there. So we're just gonna quickly take care of this thing and then call it from there. If it ever wants to die, thank you. I knew you had the strength in you to take down the Doddler. I knew you did. Anyways, what are we actually getting? Whoa! 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 My luck For rare encounters in this playthrough, holy moly. Applin is a rare encounter. We're talking, I like to say like 5% chance of appearing as a random encounter. We got it. As our encounter for this route. Mind you, I'm not going to be able to evolve this thing for a long time. As the item necessary to evolve Applin, I don't get, again, just not until after 6th gym. It's going to be that long until I can actually evolve this thing, but this is our first Durgan. It is. We are gonna have a killer apple on the squad. Though it kind of sucks I'm not gonna be able to use this thing quite so well right here. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how great the stats are just for a normal Applin anyways. I don't imagine it being too particularly well, though it did just go over and tank that Astonish no problem. So it's not bad in terms of defense, though I already have something defensive already, so say about one more payback should be enough to do it. It's just gonna keep drawing, so it's gonna keep raising up his defense. Well, his defense more specifically. I mean, he does have a gender after all. And I'm gonna throw a heal ball at it. Why not? It'll at least be fully healed by the time, if I ever do decide to use it anyways. There we go. We have our Applin, our apple, healing already, and it's already ready to go. Pokemon Center, not required. So, I will not be nicknaming this Applin, though, if you guys have any suggestion for a nickname, I am A-okay. What other nickname you want me to give this thing? And it's a neutral nature. Defenses aren't too bad. They're not whatsoever. It only has Withdrawal and Astonish. So, it's nothing really too great, but for now, I'll send it to the box. As its moveset, it's not the greatest though. Again, it's still pretty good. Still pretty sound. Get a Shed Shell, which is something I don't normally use. It's just not. And let's head down here and just kind of explore the route. I mean, this is a new route, so let's go over and explore it to the best of our abilities. See what we can get here. See exactly who we can murder, just in general. And I have Poseidon up against the apple, which is not particularly a good thing. So, let me go over and switch to the Corvus Fire. I prefer take down the apple. Go for the Unnerve. And I kind of figured it was going to go over and do Withdrawal. I mean, what else is it supposed to do by just doing Astonish, which hardly does any damage to begin with, unless it actually gets a grass type move. No, it's just withdrawing. Nothing really too special, really. And the apple has already been taken care of. We just have a nice, tasty breakfast or dinner or lunch. I'd probably say lunch, knowing how bright it is outside. Though in real time, I am recording this around the night. So, I mean, that's kind of that right there. We can now be quite attractive, if you get what I mean. I know. It ain't good. And like these jokes will ever be good. Still gonna... I'll still keep beside now. I do want to raise her up as much as I can. And as far as I know, Poseidon doesn't evolve until level 30. So it's gonna be a good while until we can get ourselves the Mudsdale. But for now, it's just gonna be its happy little self. And just be the tanky killer that it is. It ain't fast, but again, speed's not really one of its teaming qualities. It's its lowest stat. You'd think special attack would be, but no, it's incredibly slow. It's not going to outspeed anything. Though it will be a shock if it actually does outspeed something. Just sending out Steamy. Set the score. We can send Core Squire out. I haven't really been using Core Squire all that much. Well, at least during the last warning session anyways, because everybody else... I don't know, I had my priorities to go over and involve and grab in as soon as I could. Rabbit was pretty much our Gem Slayer, and Poseidon I brought up every now and then just so I can get her some EXP. Which, you know, more thinking about it, since we now have the nickname, it's kind of weird that Poseidon of all things is actually a female. And who's learning Thought? No, you're learning Thought. It's something I'm not going to be using, so I'm just not going to bother. But again, it's like you have the god of the sea, well, Greek god of the sea more specifically, and what is it? It's a female horse. The logic is perfectly fine. It is, for the most part, a-okay. And something I've learned when I did my sleep block with DJ Dynamo is that Stuffles are scary to go against. Straight up. In fact, that's why I went over into an Iron Defense, so I can get an immediate defense increase. Because I'm not sure if Stuffle can get Revenge. And if it can, then I am not... It's just not gonna be in the best situation in that case. It's just doing tackle. It's not really doing anything threatening for the most part. And I already have my defense up to 4. So Poseidon's just gonna straight up tank. That's pretty much all she'll be doing. And I think after this turn she'll be fully healed thanks to the leftovers. Or, you know, whatever is left over of the leftovers. And speaking of, you know, thinking about it, it's like, what exactly are the leftovers? It's just leftover apples, or is it just leftover food that we just eaten, or something like that? 'Cause I don't know about you, I haven't cooked a dang thing in this playthrough so far. I haven't. It's kind of shocking that there's still leftovers to begin with. And I also was going to say I'm a little surprised I'm faster than Ralt, but then again, Ralt. Gardevoir is a good mon. Well, Gardevoir and Gallade are brilliant mons, but just trying to get the Lord. Just trying to get the Ralts at least up to that point is hard. As they have so little attack, so little defense. They cannot hit hard. You might as well switch train the day thing. It's just, Waltz is a straight up pain to raise. I'm thankful for Platinum, at least, because in Platinum, by the time you can get a Ralt, it's only a few levels away from evolving, so you don't have to deal with a Ralt whatsoever, so thank Lord, and just thank the heavens for that. So, Also, talking to this lady right here, we can get ourselves a static Toxel, which is something I'm not going to be using, as I already have an electric type. But I mean, anybody wants to name? Anyone wants me to name this thing? I'll name it. In fact, it has -B plus. Even more reasons for me not to use this thing now. It's like, yeah, you know what? I might use it, might not. And then I look at it, it's like, yeah, no. It's not gonna happen now. It's just not gonna happen, but we can also get some EXP X candies, which is kind of nice. These are candies that you can get from raids. It is something that you are able to get, and in fact, I'll go over and use some, as they really do not give too much in terms of EXP. So, actually, you don't know. I'll save them for now. Who knows? I might end up using it for something else later. Who knows? We're gonna use that bike to chase the gym challengers. It'll be a scream. I'm trying to steal your bike. Okay. So you're telling me to go over and kick him in the face. Well, you got the right, actually, shoot. This is really confusing. It's like, I was about to say, you got the right guy for this, and I look at myself like, wait, no, I'm female. You got the right person for this thing. I don't know. It's kind of awkward if you actually kind of think about it. But we just got some more Team Yell runs right here. They're not going to be a threat whatsoever. They'll have their Zigzagoons. I believe around this point they'll have Feebles and Linoons, which shouldn't really be a threat whatsoever. At least they shouldn't be. Knowing that, I mean, Linoon's Linoon. I mean, Linoons can be kind of threatening early game, at least in other games, anyways. They can be. But Feeble, kind of more of an early game mod. It just kind of gets completely forgotten after a while, as its stats aren't really all that great. I don't know. That was like one really disappointing thing that I've learned about the Naked line, because to be honest, my first playthrough, I was gonna use one, but then I looked up the stats for it, and I was like, this is just a straight up disappointment. I do not want to use it, just kind of for that reason. I was pretty sad about it, but it is what it is, and so it's all in the past now. It's something I'm not really gonna stress about too much. And okay, well, it's kind of wrong. Okay, well, it's kind of wrong about the Linoons. You got this one Sableye, which will die like the others. Lower that speed a little bit, though I'm already faster than it, so I'm surprised it didn't go out of its way to go over and do some kind of ghost or dark type move. Think it would, but it didn't really do that. Just gotta go for one more Bulldoze, and that'll be enough to Bulldoze competition. I know I'm gonna get grounded for this, but whatever. I am really just in the upbeat mood to do this, and to be honest, I'm excited I'm glad to get back to this. I'm acting like it's been forever since I've last did a recording session, when it really hasn't been. I don't know, it's like the last recording session was after I got the shiny Porygon, which, whatever that stream was, and compared it to here, it's been quite a while. So there's also that, and thank Arceus from above. We're getting our bike. Droid. A nice little thingamajig. Well, we get the Rotom mic, which we finally get our bike right here. Hallelujah. This will make life so much easier in terms of navigating, but just in terms of just going through routes, I'll walk it. If I had to backtrack for another route or just explore the wild area, I'll be on the bike. But for the most part, I won't be on it. One other thing I'm gonna do real quick, as I'm too lazy to go over and heal I'm too lazy to go over and head back to the Pokemon Center, and just to save my future self some time, and just really just to spare my future self a bit from editing this part right here. I'm not gonna head over to the Pokemon Center. Any wings that I see right here, I'll grab at least, as these do slightly increase your stats by a little bit. They're kind of like your vitamins in a way, except not really. They still help raise up your effort values, which, I mean, effort values for the most part aren't going to make too much here. In fact, when it doesn't, if it just comes to just kind of going for the game normally and not doing competitive, there's no wrong way to play the game. Say that right there, though. There is no wrong way to play this game. You can use your favorite Pokemon. You can only use your starter. Heck, you can even just, well, you can go for this game with a Squeaver or something like that. There's really, again, no wrong way to play. Why do I always freak out to these music? I do! I've been noticing that I've been overly freaking out whenever we hear some kind of unique theme, like Hot Theme, for example. I love Hot Theme pieces. Betty's theme was also good, and the Gym Leader theme is just fantastic. I don't know, it's just the generic music I'm not really a fan of. Wild Battle theme, honestly, is one of my least favorite Wild Battle themes in existence. I don't like it. And I can't immediately think of an example, well, another Pokemon game that has a Wild Battle theme that I also dislike. But just the Wild Battle theme in this game, I don't like. Trainer Battle theme, however, is alright. It's something I can live with. It ain't the greatest out there, but it ain't bad. But it's not bad either. When you get to the character themes and just all the unique music, this is where the soundtrack, in terms of battle music anyway, this is where the soundtrack really hits a spot and really just peaks. It is beautiful, and you're telling me that you just barely let that Thwackey live? Raboot, you're better than this. Come on, I mean, for Pete's sake, you gotta push the attack nature. You should be able to one-shot that thing, no problem. Like, just straight up, you should be able to, but no, you weren't quite able to do it. I don't know, it's not at full HP, so it might go down. No, it didn't. I mean, Grookey does have quite a bit of HP. Well, the Grookey Light in general kind of focuses on HP in attack, for the most part. I don't know, they're kind of more of your, like, fighter kind of class, if I'm going to be comparing this to Fire Emblem. It's kind of like that, in a way. You're getting the aromatherapy. That's something that's not really going to help in terms of double battles. Well, because, I mean, yeah, not in terms of double battles, no, in terms of just battles, as we don't really have any. We're not going to be doing too many double battles throughout the game. I mean, there's one particular point in the game where we're going to be doing quite a bit of double battles, and there, all the tactics that you would use for a double battle and just stuff you need to know about it, you're going to need to know. Unless you're just not going to make it. That much I can say right there. But we're already at Hop's last mine. We're just going to fry him with our little electric bug. The Corver Squire did not stand a chance. I mean, it's a good mine, but it just... There is just no hope when it's up against the Vikavolt. And yes, I know. I mean, Hop, I know we both got the same badge, but got to train hard now. Well, you're gonna definitely have to do that. And thank you for the money. Next up is Nessa, the leader of the water gym. And he just leave me just saying that. It's like, okay, next gym leader is this person. And then just runs off. Wow. You know, I thought you would actually kind of want to keep going with the conversation, but, alright, you're just not impatient. You're just not impatient. Speaking of which, we're just about at the end of the route at this point. Well, before anything else, we got one more trainer to take down right here, real quick, before we truly get out of here. I can say that right there. So, with the Shrimpy out, we're gonna feed our bird a little bit more. I know, we fed our bird an apple. We're not gonna feed it some cherries. I don't know, Corvus Squire is going to have a delicious lunch today. Or just whatever time this part gets uploaded. It may be breakfast, it may be lunch, it may be dinner for all I know about. We'll just kind of see when it's going to be uploaded. And excuse me? What are you using? Yeah. I figured as much. So you're one of those people that like Woobat. You gotta down now. Nobody. Okay, no, just Woobat. My goodness. Is like, I will forever say that it is one of the most useless mons out there. I mean, Swoobat is fast. It has its speed, and it has that going for it. But besides that, that's all. It does not hit hard, it does not do much of anything, and it's a happiness evolution. And in terms of Gen 5, it's one of 2 happiness evolutions in that game. Well, just in that gen in general, for the new mons that we've gotten. Overall, it ain't useful! And the ironic part about that is also in Gen 5. There's another second flying type that you get in that game, and it's 10 times better than Swoobat. Swoobat beats it in terms of... Swoobat beats it in terms of speed, but everything else it beats. I just don't like Swoobat. I don't. Whenever I do end up doing a Pokemon Black 2 Sleep Block, whenever I do get a chance to do that, I'll be going over, and well, if I somehow end up getting a Woobat in that playthrough, I'm probably gonna go over and purposely kill it, because again, I despise the little guy. I do.